UK Open is most people's favourite event of the year, but there's not normally too much change in the rankings, but this time there is. It's normally around about the 64 to 32 that make the most movement, and that's because the ranking money is sort of... it's not a big event in regards to seeing those big movements, but we're seeing quite a lot of movement around the 16 position this time. I get the backdrop's not as nice as the studio, but some of you like the donkeys, they're back for this one. I'm on commentary this week down in Portsmouth, and we still get to do the video, so win-win on that front. Taking a look at the rankings, we start from the bottom as always, and we'll have a little look through to see what we can find. There's going to be players coming on here, people like Graham Ush, who's not got a tour card. They come on, they'll come back off at the end of the year, because if you've not got a tour card, you don't keep that money. Bo Greaves doesn't have a tour card, but I think she's someone, and she's shown recently here, that she could maybe go down the same road as Connor Scott last year to potentially reach the top 64. Would have to choose Ali Pally, though, over Lakeside, which I think may be where the tricky bit comes. A couple of new tour card holders doing well. Cam Crabtree, Thomas Lovely, Bradley Brooks, Daryl Pilgrim, all picking up decent money early on and just getting themselves up the ranking slightly. Danny Lauby had a good run at the event, the American. He jumps up 6 places up to 76. He needs to be in the top 64 come the end of the year if he's going to keep hold of his tour card. Ryan Meikle drops towards that cut-off position. He drops down 5 places. A couple of people able to go ahead of him now. Stephen Burton reaching the 4th round stage helped him out there, getting up 3 places. Keeps him a little bit stronger. Connor Scott's still gaining. He's defending nothing on his ranking, while Robert Owen, who beat Michael van Gerwen after his run at the World Championships, looked like he was going to lose his card last year. He's ended up now getting himself in a good position. Looks safe for this year, and because he's not defending that World Championship money till next year, looks safe for another 2 years on the tour. A couple of little moves here, people dropping 1, people going up 1. Raymond van Barneveld pulling further away now from the world's top 32, now £15,000 away. He's going to need to have a bit of a run somewhere. Money's going to be dropping off. Money dropping off big time though for Andrew Gilding. He drops down 6 places now that he's lost the money here for the UK Open. Going to have to make sure he makes events like the match play, or his place in the top 32 could be in danger, just like it was for Brendan Dolan, who went out at the expense of Luke Woodhouse. Gian Van Veen continues to crawl towards the top 16. He goes up 2 places. Mike De Decker, the biggest jumper there, going up 3. Dimitri Vandenberg was one of the big defenders of the UK Open, defending a semi-final spot. Wasn't able to do so, so he drops out the top 16 now, and actually comes away by £27,000. Which makes it quite interesting, this battle that's emerging here. I think Mike De Decker's going to put himself in that battle. Maybe Martin Schindler and Gian Van Veen could join as well. But we've got this little battle here appearing. Gary Anderson, Josh Rock, Michael Smith, Ross Smith and Ryan Searle. I think they're going to make up this battle here in regards to the top 16 race and see who could potentially come out there. You look at the likes of Peter Wright potentially to come out. You look at people that are defending big money this year who could drop down as well. James Wade reaching the final sees him go up to number 12. I was on the podcast on Sky Sports with Emma Patton and Abby Davis interviewing James Wade, who said he feels that he's going to win something soon and he owes it to himself. He's played very well there. Good run and beat some big players along the way. It wasn't like the draw just opened up for him, so maybe one to keep an eye on. Dave Chisnell's horrible form continues. He's just not playing well at the moment. He's gone down 2 places. And I think he could be one that we see just drop away a little bit at the moment, down towards the bottom end of the top 16 over the next few months if he doesn't perform well. And at one point we was talking about Dave Chisnell potentially being in the world's top 4 and getting a Premier League spot via that method. So keep an eye on Dave Chisnell. I think Chris Dobie is going to continue to climb. Damon Heta continuing to sort of make right strides. He's up 3 places to world number 7. What's interesting though about that for me, Damon Heta, is he's still yet to really have a big TV run. If he starts to have those TV runs, how high could Damon Heta go in the rankings? Johnny Clayton played well at the Masters. He's having a good 2025. Is this the last surge, the last coming of Johnny Clayton? Johnny Clayton, 0.4 I think it is now, isn't it? But now knocking on the door of the top 4 in the world, just £14,000 behind Rob Cross, who I think is going to drop out the top 4 at some point of this year because he's defending a little bit of money as well. Luke Littler picking up the titles, never going to take that world number 1 spot for Luke Humphries, who's knocking on the door with the £2 million prize money. However, Luke Humphries now is going to be defending big money. He's going to start defending the prize money of those European Tour wins, and at the back end of the year has to defend those major titles as well. I think, as things stand, I would say As things stand, I think it's certain that Luke Littler starts 2026 as the world number one. Luke Humphries would have to win the world title again, or he's going to have to make sure he wins lots of titles over the next sort of few months. A lot of money now to come off for Luke Humphries as the year starts to go in. So Luke Littler not defending anything as it stands until the World Championship sort of period. So I think Littler's just going to start reeling him in. I did want to see Luke Humphries hit that £2 million prize fund, but I think it's going to be a little bit tricky now. I think the UK Open was the opportunity for him, and that one has now gone by the wayside. So a couple of big movements here. Josh Rock, someone else to keep an eye on. He's gone into the world's top 16 again. That's going to put him seeded for the European Tours. Playing well. He's took out that stutter within the throw, playing with fluency. But there's some mini battles appearing in the world of darts, and I'm going to talk you through all of them right here on Edgar TV. So hit that subscribe button. Also, if you enjoyed the UK Open and you want to see what it's like from a behind the scenes point of view, what it's like from a player's experience, I'm going to put a link down in the description below to the time when I played in the UK Open, the last time I played in the UK Open at Minehead, and I did a video diary. Reached round 5 on that occasion, so it gives you a real good insight into the demands of the player's side of point of view. Go check that out. Make sure you subscribe. I'll catch you soon for some more Edgar TV.